Let's talk about grime and how you got into grime early in the days. I know you were one of the earliest bringers of grime to the States.
I was living in London in 2001, and I heard things like So Solid Crew, The Streets had just come out with Has It Come to This while I was living there. I just really gravitated towards it. I'm not sure if it's the hip hop element, something about the raw energy and the sounds that they were using really caught me, and I basically just decided I wanted to use that as part of what I do and support that music in as many ways as possible.
I am Lord of them, get to know. Gonna see Roach and get to bow. E14, yeah, let me know. Ain't gonna switch or pet the flow.
Street bass is like a term that actually Dev79 came up with. I said, hey, you know what? You know that thing you said the other day, street bass? That kind of sounds like what we do in our parties and our club nights. We just turned it into this whole way of thinking about the music that we do in Philly and the way that we DJ. I guess more so now it's more common for people to be mashing up so many different genres of music. But for us, it was always more about having more vocals in the music and using vocal samples and vocal elements, bootleg remixes and things like that.
She's sexy like that, tell your girl, look it up. Sweet and she will talk back, tell your girl, look it up. If she's looking for that real love, tell your girl, look it up. If she look like her, act like her, holler at me, look it up.
So street bass for us was like an attitude, and it kind of encapsulates the way that we present our music in clubs. So I played grime, I played some dubstep, I played some hip hop, I played some whatever you want to call it music, and street bass just kind of encapsulates what it is. It's street urban music with a lot of bass. What I do a lot of times is I force myself to like not think about chords and just think about making sounds. So bing, 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 you know, bang on a key, and what can I come out with? And then try to make something that has nothing to do with key. I don't even know what pitch it is. And for me, that's when I start to get stuck, that's what I do. I just try to make cool sound. It goes back to like the first electronic music too. Like if you think about people like Pierre Henry, were like cutting up tape machines and playing around with sounds, and I mean like that was like, you're not trying to create chord progressions, you know, and then the Moog came around and everyone's like trying to make melodies again. So it's like, you know, it's like this, it's this give or take between, you know, I don't know, noise for lack of a better word, and sonic exploration in that sense. And then melodies and harmonies and actual like tonal progressions and things like that.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. And like I said, it kind of goes back to the whole idea of grime. You know, we were talking about like these bling 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 sounds that are just like, what the heck is this? You know, you can't really define what that sound is. Maybe you can say it's kind of close to this pitch, but no one's really sitting there and saying, oh, what key am I in?
And you're not going to be able to replicate it by the pitch. You're going to have to get into the sound, and even then you're not going to be able to replicate it. Yeah. It's a vibe.
Unlike a rocket ship, you're gonna make the earthquake. This is the moon phase, no outtakes. Oh, don't make my heart break. Oh, lost in space.
Tell us about Vanguard.
Vanguard's made by reFX. I could just go through banks of presets and go through all that, and sometimes that's fun to spark creativity, but for here, maybe just make some big epic synths, that'll be fun.
Nice.
So. I like the pitch. I actually kind of like the detuning, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
So what I would do a lot of times is start by just copying and pasting that onto another synthesizer and playing around with that one as well, and literally just starting from scratch. Maybe go with square wave, another synced square wave, maybe a sine wave on top. I like to run the filters in parallel mode on the ES2, so throw that on. Maybe just use the 1 for right now, 12. Also a little bit of detuning happening with this guy. Sorry, it's hard to do this on. Finally got that detuning there, but so what I'll do is like take these two different textures, maybe take one, since this one's really stereo, spread it out even more, use some Synoxis stuff to spread it out, get it wide. Maybe bust the two together. Little high pass filter, so because obviously I'll probably put a bass in there at some point, and then maybe scoop out some of those lower mids. And now I have this texture, which is using the preset. I mean, I didn't actually go through and grab a preset or anything, but I've got this kind of cool synth by using the bottom end of one synth and the upper end of the another.
Right.
But I've got this texture that's uniquely mine that no one else has this sound. So I'm using, you wouldn't say like, oh, I can hear there's a Vanguard synth in there. And it's a texture. And for me, like that's how I think about sound and working with the computer. I read manuals, you know what I mean? Like that's weird. Like most people don't read manuals. You know what I mean? Like that's just weird, you know? Like I get into boutique sample libraries and stuff, like weird things, you know? Max MSP and stuff like that, that's big. That you have to be a big dork to get into that stuff. Reaktor, I mean, you have to really, it's not like you're like going out like, yo, anybody else want to come over to my place and hang out and let's build some Reaktor patches? Me personally, I mean, this is what I do. I'm not in it for like, oh, I want to make a lot of money or something like that. I have to do this. It's not like you choose to be in the music industry. You have to like really, really want it.
That's right.
That's my own personal feeling. I mean, people who just like think, oh, this will be cool. Well, they're fly-by-nights and they're not gonna last. Hey, if they have one big hit, great, good for them. But for me, it's like something I have to do. Like if I don't sit in front of the computer and work on music for like 5 days, I start to like, get the shakes or something. Like I'm getting withdrawal. So I have to do it.
Welcome to Dubspot. We believe in providing you hands-on experience right away. Whether you're completely new to music and want to turn the sounds in your head into a musical reality, or you're an experienced artist looking to refine your skills and add new tools to your arsenal, we're ready to meet you at your level. For students of all ages, all levels, and all styles of music, Dubspot is here to help you achieve your goals. With course offerings both online wherever you are and at our school in the heart of New York City, we are ready to guide you through the next phase of your musical transformation. Whether you want to produce music, DJ, or do both, you've come to the right place. Come explore Dubspot for yourself, become a part of our community, and make music.